It might surprise you, but eating the wrong vegetables every day can actually harm your immune system, speed up brain aging, and even reduce your mobility, especially your leg strength and balance. Research involving tens of thousands of older adults, published in the Journal of Gerontology, shows that certain veggies, while seemingly harmless, can cause silent inflammation and damage your blood vessels. This can make walking more difficult and significantly increase your risk of falls, one of the leading causes of fatal injuries in seniors over 65. But don't worry. In this video, I'll give you clear advice on which 3 vegetables you should eat daily to keep your mind sharp, your mobility strong, and your health protected. I'll also tell you which 3 vegetables you should avoid at all costs. Stay tuned until the end, because I'm about to reveal a surprising truth about a veggie that seems healthy but could actually be slowly harming your legs without you even realizing it. In order to ensure that you never miss another personalized health tip, I advise you to ring the bell and subscribe if you haven't already. Type 1 in the comments if you like this video. If not, input 0 to tell me how I can improve your material. Part 1, Vegetables you must eat. Now that we understand how important our vegetable choices are, let's focus on the 4 vegetables that every senior should incorporate into their diet. These powerhouse veggies aren't just nutritious, they specifically address the unique health challenges we face as we age. Number 1, broccoli. First on our list is broccoli, a true nutritional champion for seniors. Broccoli is rich in sulforaphane, a powerful antioxidant that fights inflammation, one of the leading causes of aging and mobility issues. This remarkable compound doesn't just reduce inflammation, it actively protects your muscles and joints from age-related deterioration. Think of it as natural armor for your body. But that's not all. Broccoli is packed with vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants that support your cardiovascular health, maintain bone density, and improve peripheral circulation, all crucial for maintaining your independence. Let me share a quick story about Robert, a 78-year-old who struggled with chronic joint pain and weakness in his legs. After adding just 1 cup of broccoli to his diet 3 times a week, he noticed significant improvements in his mobility and reported less morning stiffness. Small changes can make a big difference. To get the most benefits from broccoli, lightly steam it for 3 to 4 minutes. This cooking method preserves those precious nutrients while making it easier to digest. Avoid boiling it too long, as this can leach away some of the beneficial compounds. Try adding it to your stir-fries, soups, or simply as a side dish with a dash of olive oil and lemon juice. Just 1 cup several times a week can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Broccoli keeps your body strong, but let's look at another veggie that can boost your circulation and brain function, spinach. Number 2, spinach. Spinach is a remarkable vegetable for seniors, particularly because it's high in nitrates that improve blood flow throughout your body, especially to your muscles and brain. This improved circulation is vital for preventing sluggish reflexes and that frustrating cognitive fog many seniors experience. Better blood flow means better oxygen delivery to your brain cells, which translates to sharper thinking and faster reactions. Spinach is also loaded with lutein and folate, nutrients that support memory and mental clarity. Research published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors who eat leafy greens like spinach regularly show significantly better cognitive function than those who don't. Take Margaret, for example. At 70, she was experiencing moments of forgetfulness and feeling mentally sluggish. After incorporating a handful of spinach into her daily smoothie, she noticed her mind felt clearer, and she could focus better during her bridge games with friends. For maximum benefits, try lightly sautéing spinach with a bit of olive oil and garlic, or blend it into smoothies where its mild flavor is barely noticeable. The key is to avoid overcooking it, which can destroy some of its valuable nutrients. Here's a pro tip: pair spinach with a small amount of healthy fat like olive oil or avocado to help your body absorb its fat-soluble vitamins more effectively. Now that we've covered how spinach can boost your brain power, let's move on to our third must-eat vegetable, one that's essential for maintaining your vision and stability. Number 3, carrots. Carrots might seem like a simple vegetable, but for seniors, they're incredibly valuable. They're packed with beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A, crucial for maintaining good vision. And good vision isn't just about reading or watching TV, it's fundamental to your balance, spatial awareness, and ability to navigate your surroundings safely. This makes carrots an essential veggie for preventing falls, which we know can be devastating for seniors. Beyond vision support, carrots help improve neuromuscular coordination, the connection between what your eyes see and how your body responds. This coordination is essential for steady walking, quick reactions, and maintaining independence. Consider James, who at 75 was having trouble with his night vision and noticed he was becoming more tentative when walking, especially in low light. After adding carrots to his daily diet, he reported feeling more confident moving around, particularly in the evenings. For the best results, eat carrots fresh or lightly steamed. You can enjoy them as snacks with hummus, grated into salads, or lightly steamed as a side dish. The natural sweetness makes them enjoyable, and their crunch is satisfying. One small carrot provides over 200% of your daily vitamin A needs, making this one of the easiest health upgrades you can make to your diet. We've seen how carrots support your vision and stability, but our fourth must-eat vegetable offers something equally important: powerful support for your immune system and heart. Number 4, sweet potatoes. Our fourth vegetable might surprise you, it's sweet potatoes. Unlike regular white potatoes, which we'll discuss later, sweet potatoes are nutritional goldmines for seniors. Sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, helping maintain stable blood sugar levels, crucial for seniors, especially those with diabetes or prediabetes. They're also packed with vitamin A and potassium, supporting heart health by regulating blood pressure and reducing strain on your cardiovascular system. This is particularly important as we age and our hearts need extra support. The fiber in sweet potatoes also promotes digestive health and helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels, protecting your blood vessels and ensuring good circulation to your extremities. Helen, a 68-year-old with slightly elevated blood pressure, found that replacing her regular potatoes with sweet potatoes 3 times a week helped stabilize her readings and gave her more sustained energy throughout the day. The best way to prepare sweet potatoes is to bake or roast them with the skin on. This preserves their nutrients and natural sweetness. Try them as a side dish drizzled with a little olive oil and cinnamon, or mashed as a healthier alternative to regular potatoes. Unlike regular potatoes, sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index, meaning they won't cause those harmful blood sugar spikes that can damage your blood vessels over time. Now that we've covered the 4 vegetables you should be eating regularly, let's talk about the 3 vegetables that might actually be causing you harm, even though they're commonly considered healthy choices. Part 2, Vegetables you should never touch. Now, let's talk about the vegetables that might be silently sabotaging your health. These are common items you might have in your kitchen right now, but for seniors, they can cause significant problems that directly impact your mobility, comfort, and independence. Number 1 to avoid: eggplant. First on our avoid list is eggplant. While it might be a staple in many Mediterranean dishes, eggplant contains solanine, a natural chemical that causes inflammation in muscles, joints, and connective tissues. For seniors, this inflammation can be particularly problematic because it can exacerbate conditions like arthritis and rheumatism, making your joints stiff and painful. This stiffness doesn't just cause discomfort. It can seriously impact your ability to move freely and maintain your independence. I've worked with many seniors who couldn't understand why their joint pain seemed to flare up randomly. Take Dorothy, for example. At 73, she loved cooking eggplant parmesan weekly but couldn't figure out why her arthritis pain worsened the day after enjoying her favorite meal. When she reduced her eggplant consumption, she noticed a significant improvement in her joint mobility and comfort. What makes this particularly concerning is that many seniors don't make the connection between their vegetable choices and their joint pain or stiffness. You might be attributing your discomfort to just getting older, when it could actually be related to what you're eating. If you do enjoy eggplant occasionally, make sure it's in moderation, perhaps as a special treat rather than a regular part of your diet. Alternatively, consider vegetables like zucchini, which can often be substituted in recipes but have less inflammatory impact. Eggplant can silently weaken your mobility, but green bell peppers have their own hidden dangers. Let's dive into why you should be cautious about including them in your meals. Number 2 to avoid. Green bell peppers. Green bell peppers are commonly found in salads and stir-fries, but did you know they're actually unripe peppers? This is why they have that slightly bitter taste compared to their sweeter red, yellow, and orange counterparts. Green bell peppers are part of the nightshade family and contain high levels of lectins, proteins that can cause low-grade chronic inflammation in your body. For seniors, this inflammation can weaken blood vessels, impair circulation, and cause joint stiffness, all factors that can affect your stability and increase your risk of falls. These lectins can also interfere with nutrient absorption, potentially contributing to deficiencies that affect your energy levels and overall health. What's particularly concerning is that these effects can be subtle and accumulate over time. Consider Richard's experience. At 69, he enjoyed a green pepper omelette most mornings. He experienced frequent digestive discomfort and noticed his fingers would stiffen up by mid-afternoon, making it difficult to enjoy his hobby of playing piano. When he switched to red bell peppers, which have fewer lectins and more beneficial antioxidants, both issues improved significantly. If you love the crunch and convenience of bell peppers, here's my recommendation: opt for red, yellow, or orange bell peppers instead. These ripe peppers not only have fewer lectins but also contain more antioxidants and vitamin C, which can actually help reduce inflammation rather than cause it. These colorful alternatives can be used in exactly the same ways in your recipes, but they're much gentler on your senior body. While green bell peppers might cause issues, another common vegetable, white potatoes, could be more dangerous than you think, especially when it comes to your circulation and stability. Number 3 to avoid. White potatoes. White potatoes are a staple in many diets, but for seniors, they can pose significant health risks that directly impact your mobility and independence. The main issue with white potatoes is their high content of simple carbohydrates, which cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. These blood sugar spikes trigger inflammation throughout your body and put stress on your blood vessels. Over time, this can lead to poor circulation, particularly in your extremities like your legs and feet. And as we know, good circulation is essential for maintaining strength, balance, and mobility. The damage to small blood vessels from chronic inflammation can lead to reduced blood flow to your muscles, resulting in weakness and instability when walking. This significantly increases your risk of falls, one of the most serious health threats for seniors. Jean, a 77-year-old who loved her mashed potatoes, frequently experienced cramping in her legs and numbness in her feet, especially at night. Her doctor suggested reducing white potatoes in her diet, and within weeks, she noticed improved sensation in her feet and better stability when walking. Instead of white potatoes, try sweet potatoes, as we discussed earlier, or other root vegetables like turnips, parsnips, or rutabagas. These alternatives are rich in antioxidants, have a lower glycemic index, and won't cause those harmful blood sugar spikes. If you do occasionally enjoy white potatoes, eat them with their skin on and paired with healthy fats or proteins to slow down the absorption of carbohydrates and reduce the blood sugar spike. Now that we've covered both the vegetables you should include in your diet and those you should avoid, let's talk about how to make practical changes to your eating habits that can significantly improve your health and mobility. Remember, this isn't about eliminating all pleasure from your meals. It's about making informed choices that support your body's needs as you age. Small changes can lead to significant improvements in how you feel and function every day. Start by gradually increasing your intake of broccoli, spinach, carrots, and sweet potatoes, aiming to include at least one of these power vegetables in your diet daily. At the same time, try to reduce your consumption of eggplant, green bell peppers, and white potatoes. When grocery shopping, spend most of your time in the produce section, focusing on colorful vegetables that provide a range of nutrients. The more vibrant the color, generally the more antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds the vegetable contains. Consider batch preparing some of these beneficial vegetables on the weekend, so they're ready to add to your meals throughout the week. A container of pre-chopped broccoli or carrots makes it much easier to include them in your daily diet. Remember, the goal isn't dietary perfection, it's making better choices most of the time. Even reducing your intake of inflammatory vegetables by half can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Choosing healthier options, like sweet potatoes over white potatoes, can go a long way in preserving your strength and mobility. But there's more to living well in your senior years than just the right diet. It's about creating a complete lifestyle that supports your independence and vitality. We've covered a lot of ground today about the vegetables that can help you thrive in your senior years and those that might be silently undermining your health and independence. Let's take a moment to bring it all together. To recap, choosing the right vegetables and avoiding harmful ones can make a significant difference in your strength, mobility, and cognitive function. The 4 vegetables you should include in your diet every week are: broccoli, rich in sulforaphane that fights inflammation and protects your joints and muscles. Spinach, packed with nitrates for better blood flow to your brain and extremities. Carrots, high in beta-carotene for vision, balance, and coordination. Sweet potatoes, filled with complex carbs and nutrients that support heart health and stable blood sugar. On the flip side, the 3 vegetables you should limit or avoid are: eggplant, contains solanine that can increase inflammation and joint pain. Green bell peppers, high in lectins that can cause chronic inflammation and impair nutrient absorption. White potatoes, simple carbs that spike blood sugar and damage blood vessels, affecting circulation. Now, I know making dietary changes can feel overwhelming, especially when you've been eating certain foods for decades. The good news is that you don't have to transform your diet overnight. Start with small, manageable changes. Perhaps begin by adding 1 serving of broccoli, spinach, carrots, or sweet potatoes to your diet 3 times a week. At the same time, try reducing your consumption of eggplant, green bell peppers, and white potatoes by half. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Even small changes can have a meaningful impact on how you feel, your energy levels, and your mobility. Consider creating a simple meal plan that incorporates these beneficial vegetables. For example, you might enjoy: Monday, a spinach omelette for breakfast. Wednesday, roasted sweet potatoes and carrots with dinner. Friday, steamed broccoli as a side dish with lunch. I want to share one final story that I hope will inspire you. Barbara, at 81 years old, was struggling with her balance and had already experienced one fall that left her with a fractured wrist. She was frightened of losing her independence and being forced to move out of the home she loved. After learning about these vegetable recommendations, Barbara committed to making gradual changes to her diet. 6 months later, she reported that her balance had improved significantly, she had more energy throughout the day, and she felt more confident moving around her home and garden. These simple dietary changes helped her maintain her precious independence. Now that you know which vegetables to eat and which ones to avoid, I encourage you to take action today. Start making healthier choices at your very next meal to support your independence, vitality, and well-being. Your future self will thank you. I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite vegetables, and which ones do you try to avoid? Have you noticed any connections between certain foods and how you feel? Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with friends or family members who might benefit from it. Your support helps us reach more seniors with this vital information. For more practical tips on staying healthy as you age, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Remember, small changes today can lead to a healthier, more independent tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn about these important nutritional choices that can help you maintain your strength, mobility, and independence as you age. Remember, aging well isn't about fighting against time, it's about making smart choices that support your body's changing needs. And it's never too late to start making those better choices. Until next time, wishing you health, mobility, and joy in your golden years. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in our next video.